Hi everyone, welcome to National Farm Civic Celebrations 2020. First of all, respected convener of today's section, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao Garu, today's speaker, Dr. M. Ishwar Gupta Garu, Principal, Sir C. R. Reddy College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Eluru, and my dear participants. And warm good morning, good evening to one and all. First of all, I wish you all a very happy 59th National Farm Civic Celebrations. Every year we are celebrating National Pharmacy Week in the third week of November. So in this year we are celebrating from 16th to 22nd of November. The theme is pharmacists are frontline healthcare workers. That is the major theme of this National Farm Civic celebrations. On this occasion, before initiating the program, I request our principal sir to speak few words on this occasion. Over to principal sir. Sir.
Hello. Respected chief guest and eminent speaker for the today's function of 59th National Pharmacy Week celebrations, senior academician and very good motivational speaker and my beloved teacher, Dr. Maddi Ishwar Gupta Garu, Professor and Principal, Sir C. R. Reddy College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Eluru, and faculty fraternity and student community and other participants from various pharmacy colleges. A very good evening to one and all. It's my privilege to welcome you all for the National Pharmacy Week celebrations, which are going to be organized by Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Gudlavalledu local branch of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, sponsored by AANM and VVRSR Educational Society, Gudlavalledu Post, Krishna District, Andhra Pradesh. And first of all, I will give the brief outline about the National Pharmacy Week celebrations. The Indian Pharmaceutical Association, popularly called it as a IPA, has been celebrating the National Pharmacy Week every year during the third week of November. And the major focus of National Pharmacy Week celebrations is to create awareness among the public and other healthcare professionals and the authorities about the National Pharmacy Week theme. And this year we are celebrating the 59th National Pharmacy Week celebrations, that is NPW, from 16th to 22nd November 2020 in all over the India. The theme selected for this year is Pharmacist Frontline Healthcare Professionals. On the occasion of National Pharmacy Week celebrations, this year we are organizing the event in a virtual mode due to COVID pandemic situation. In this context, we organized the guest lecture by eminent personality in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. And we also organized the pamphlet distribution to the public in association with NSS unit of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavalledu. And also we conducted various events for all the student participants of various colleges. The events like essay writing and e-poster video competitions to the various college students for their academic benefit. Finally, I reciprocating the hearty congratulations to all the participants for these events, and especially my special wishes to and congratulations to the prize winners of the e-competitions organized by our college. And we know that pharmacist is playing a very vital role in the healthcare system, and during the COVID pandemic situation, the role of the pharmacist is enormously increased, and the pharmacists are playing an important role as a COVID warriors during COVID pandemic situation. And on behalf of this particular VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, the management, principal, staff and students of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavalledu, we are very much thankful to the today's speaker, Dr. M. Ishwar Gupta Garu, for sparing his valuable time. He is not only a good academician, he is a very good motivational speaker also. He delivered so many motivational lectures in various colleges for the benefit of student community. Today, he is going to give a talk on You Can Win for the benefit of student and teaching community. And I wish the event a grand success. And let me congratulate my colleagues, Ms. B. Satyasri, Associate Professor and Coordinator for the today's webinar, and also Ms. A. Saidatri, Assistant Professor, for her technical support in organizing the today's webinar. Finally, I thank all the participants from various colleges with my best wishes and my appreciations to the students and teaching and non-teaching staff members of VV Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Gudlavaledu, for making these National Pharmacy Week celebrations a grand success. And thank you one and all. Now, I invite Ms. B. Satyasri, coordinator for the today's webinar, to introduce the speaker to the participants. Over to Satyasri Garu.
Thank you so much, sir. So now I would like to introduce guest or speaker of the today's section, Dr. M. Ishwar Gupta Garu, with a brief profile. Sir done his B.Pharm from VL College of Pharmacy, Raishur, Karnataka. Sir qualified GATE in 1993 with an All India rank of 51, and he got a seat in Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. In that, Sir grabbed the gold medal in M.Pharm in the year of 1995. After completion of his M.Pharm, he joined in KVSR Siddhartha College of Pharmaceutical Sciences as lecturer. After 8 years of experience, he moved to Chalpati College of Pharmacy, Guntur as associate professor. After working there for 8 years, he moved to Sir C.R. Reddy College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Eluru as a professor. In the month of September 2020, Sir became a principal of Sir C.R. Reddy College of Pharmaceutical Sciences. Sir has a total of 20 years teaching experience. So far, he has given around 10 seminars and 5 webinars on You Can Win. His goal is to spread this motivational message to as many students as possible. With this brief profile, I request Dr. M. Ishwar Gupta Garu to speak few words about this topic. You Can Win. Over to Ishwar Gupta, sir. Sir, please.
Thank you, madam. Good evening, Mr. Lakshman Rao, one of the best student while I was working in Siddhartha College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, the staff members of the college, the students and participants. Good evening, all of you. First of all, I would like to thank the principal and the management for giving this opportunity to deliver a motivational webinar on You Can Win. So I would like to start my webinar, and is my screen visible to all of you? Mr. Lakshman Rao? Just 1 second. Lakshman Rao, screen కనిపిస్తుందా? నా స్క్రీన్ తప్ప నాకు ఇంకేం కనిపించట్లేదు, అందుకని.
It is visible, sir.
ఓకే, మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ కానీ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే వెంటనే కాల్ చేయండి.
Okay, sir. Please continue.
Okay, You Can Win. So this motivational seminar or webinar, I have made it from this book, You Can Win. It is written by Mr. Shivakera, and you can see the slogan, winners don't do different things, they do things differently. And you can see that around 2.6 million copies have been sold in 16 languages. So 26 lakh books have been sold as on date, and it is a wonderful book that everyone on earth should read. It's a very good motivational book, and I have read it 3 years back, and I have read it 2 to 3 times. It will definitely change all of your life. So this book is also available in Telugu, Tamil, Hindi. You can buy it on Amazon also. I made my mother also read this book. It is a wonderful book. So the main theme of the book is positive thinking. Positive thinking is the key to success, and negative thinking will lead to self-destruction. So in any aspect of life, you should always think positively. You should never think negatively. So for example, you are waiting in a bus stand. So many times we will start thinking negatively. The bus is going to be late. The auto is not going to come. I have not studied well. I will fail in the exam, and so on. Never think negatively. Always think positively in any situation, and definitely you will have success. So you can see the difference between a positive thinker and a negative thinker. So positive thinker, half full, juices half full, whereas the negative thinker is thinking that the glass is half empty. So in any situation, please think only positively. So I'm a classical example of negative thinking. I completed my B Farm in 1990. And in those days, we never had pharmacy colleges in Andhra Pradesh. And almost I delayed my M Farm by 3 years. The reason is when I wanted to write my GPAT examination, many of my seniors told GPAT is very difficult. You will not qualify in the GPAT. Why do you want to waste money? So I did not even apply for GPAT almost for 3 years. After 3 years, I wrote my GPAT and I got All India 50th rank. So I was shocked. See, because of my negative thinking, I lost 3 years. So then I completed my M.Pharm in Andhra University. And after my M.Pharm, I joined in Siddhartha College, Vijayawada as a lecturer. And when I was applying for my PhD program, one lecturer came and told me, why do you want to do PhD? The college is not going to increase your salary by 100 rupees also. So again, negative thoughts. And again, my PhD was delayed by almost 10 years. And when I wanted to appear for the IAS exam, all my relatives said, it is very difficult. You cannot write the IAS exam. Just avoid it. Again, I missed my IAS exam. Otherwise, today I may be an IAS officer, because whenever I attempted old IAS question papers, I used to get 50 to 60% marks. I used to think the remaining 40% I'm losing, I will not qualify in the IAS exam. So I did not even appear for the IAS exam, but later I came to know that only 51% was sufficient to be a topper. So I'll tell you, in GPAT 2020, so all of you see here, GPAT 2020, topper got 315 marks out of 500. All India topper, the first rank holder, got 315 marks. That means it is only 60%. Topper also has lost 200 marks. So what we think, we'll think that we have to get 500 out of 500 to be a topper. But even if you can get 60%, you'll become a topper. And let us see the IAS topper. So this person in 2017, he is the IAS topper, and he got only 51%. The IAS topper, he got only 15%, 51, sorry, 51. And when I attempted the old IAS question papers, I used to get 60%. Definitely, I would have been an IAS topper if there were no negative people surrounding me. So, in life, we have many family members, many friends around us thinking negatively, and they will give us negative suggestions also. So, what we have to do is we have to tell them, please think positively in all situations. If they are your family members or your friends, ask them to read this book. Their attitude will change and they will have a positive attitude. And he is a BTech from IIT, and he is an IAS topper, and his father is a tea shop owner. See, a tea shop owner's son has become an IAS officer, and that too a topper. So always think positively. If I had thought positively like this 30 years back, I would have become an IAS officer definitely. So IAS topper gets 51%. And now I will tell you about one story from the Bible, David and Goliath story. Goliath was a big giant and everyone was afraid of him. He was a very tall and gigantic man. Everyone was afraid of him. David comes. David comes and tells to his brother, why can't we kill Goliath? So then David brothers will tell, he is too big to fight. So again a negative thinking. David brothers are telling, he is too big to fight. And let us see what was David's answer. David said, he is too big to miss. So let us hit him with stones from all the 4 different sides. And whatever direction and whatever angle you hit, you are not going to miss him because he's too big to miss. And all of them will kill him with a slingshot. Slingshot, and you can see a stone over here. So David kills the giant with a slingshot. So the situation is same. David brother said he's too big to miss, but David said he is too big to miss, whereas David brother said he's too big to kill him because he's a big gigantic man. So the same situation, David brothers thought negatively, David thought positively and found out an answer. And now this is one of the buildings of Harvard University. And they carried out a research. And they found out that only positive thinking people were getting jobs and promotions. And people with negative attitude were not getting promotions. So tomorrow when you go to the industry, they will simply give a glass half full of juice and ask you about the glass. If you tell it is half empty, so that means you are thinking negatively. So there's a chance that you may not be selected. So always think positively, and those people will be having psychological persons, specialists in psychology in the HR department. They will be evaluating from your answers whether you are a person who thinks positively or negatively. So always think positively in all situations. So subject alone is not sufficient. A positive thinking nature is also required. You may be a 90% student, but positive thinking is more important. And one more thing is, whatever happens is good. So sometimes many bad things also may happen, but you have to think positively and move forward. So always think like this, whatever happens is good. Let me tell you a very good example. So this person, so 40 years back, it's a real life story. He goes to a college for an interview for a lecturer post, but he doesn't get the job. Even though he's meritorious, he doesn't get a job because the another person gave some donation to the college and he got the job. Bribe, lunch antam kada. So the other person gives 10,000 and he gets the job. This person doesn't get the job. So this person did not get depressed. He's from Guntur and he started a small tuition point for 10th class and intermediate students. Then he started a small intermediate college, then a degree college. Then he started engineering colleges, pharmacy colleges, and he has started even Vignan University. So this person is Dr. L. Rathaigaru. Many of you might have heard about Vignan group of institutions. So just imagine if he has cried that he did not get a lecturer post, he will not go anywhere. So you can say that it's a God's gift that he did not get the lecturer post. If he got the lecturer post, he would ended up as a professor or a principal of some college. So you, all of you, please remember, whatever happens is good for us. You get a job, it is good. You don't get a job, it is very good. So always think positively and move forward. And you can see this is one of the massive buildings of Vignan University. So see such a huge building he has constructed, and those are in Guntur. All of you, I think anyone in AP, Andhra Pradesh knows about this Vignan University and Vignan College. So now this is, so far I have told you the importance of positive thinking and what will happen if you think negatively. Negative thinking leads to self-destruction. So all of you, those are listening to the seminar, from today onwards, always think positively in any situation. And now this book will give you a number of examples and how to build and maintain a positive attitude. So let us briefly see what are the steps to build and maintain a positive attitude. So many of you might be having this positive nature, but some people may be thinking negatively because the negative thinking may be coming from the family members and friends. So when the family members are talking negatively, even the child also starts talking negatively. If the friends are negative, we also will become negative. So now it's our duty to become positive and to see that all our friends and family members also have a positive attitude. So the first step is you change your focus. So you can see that this person is going after gold. There's a gold mine. He's searching for gold. This person will not concentrate on the mud and the stones. He's not worried about all this. He's going deep into the tunnel. He's looking for only the gold. So even we, all of us, should see the golden nature in a person. So you are seeing your friends, you are seeing your teachers, you are seeing your brothers and sisters. Observe only good things in them. Don't see the negative things in them. Don't point out their negative things. Wherever possible, appreciate their good things. So tomorrow when you come across any person or any situation, so you see only for the good things in the person or the situation. So in every person, there will be plus and minus, or good things and bad things. Don't take the bad things. Learn the good things from them. So at the end, I'll be asking what are the steps for uh, developing a positive attitude, and you must be able to answer me. So the first step is change focus. The second step is, all of you know, do it now. Do not postpone things. So many people will say, I will start reading from tomorrow. I will appear for the bank exams next year. I'll prepare for the IAS next year. I will do this tomorrow. So never postpone things. So a negative person will give many excuses. So if the teacher tells the student something, the student will give number of excuses. A person who is giving excuses indicates that it's a negative person. So do it now, never postpone it. Improve daily and learn new things. A person with a positive nature will be improving daily. Say, for example, today you are learning about one book, You Can Win. So from tomorrow onwards, start reading 10 pages from the book. Daily 10 pages. You learn a lot from this book. So any problem in your life, if you have any problem in your life, you read this book, you'll get your answer. I will say it is just like a Bible or Quran or Bhagavad Gita, all in one. Okay, so it will be very useful. So improve daily, learn new things, help others. So a positive person, you can see this, the strongest people make time to help others even if they are struggling with their own problems. So wherever possible, help your parents, teachers, friends. They may not ask you. So that is the nature of a positive thinking person. So even if you are having your own problems, help others. Stay away from negative habits. You can see here drugs, excess TV, smoking, drinking, and excessive eating of junk food also. So all this comes under negative habits. So you have to be away from negative habits. Like the things to be done. So many of us have joined a job, or the students have joined a BPharm course. So many of you might have not got a medicine seat, and that is the reason why you have chosen BPharm. Or some of you wanted to go to the industry, but you joined as a teacher in a college or a lecturer in a college. So you can see here, the mother likes her baby a lot. So because she likes her baby a lot, so even in midnight, she takes care of the baby. The baby wakes up once or twice in the night. She gives the baby milk. The mother's sleep is disturbed. So just imagine getting up at 2 o'clock, giving milk to the baby, changing the diaper, etc. It is a very painful job. But why is she able to do it? Because she likes her baby. So you have joined as a lecturer, or you have joined in another job, or you have joined in BPharm. So now you have to like it. Once you like your job or like your course, miracles will happen. You will read very well. You will teach very well. So you have to like the things to be done. Say thank you. This is not the end of my presentation. So whenever someone helps you, it may be even your family member or friend or teacher, you please say thank you. And a positive person will be having a smile on his face always. So see, nowadays what is happening is only for a selfie or a photo, people are smiling. but rest of the time they are very serious. So smile is the best makeup. Even if you have a 1 crore diamond necklace, but a smile is missing on your face, so what is the use of that diamond necklace? So always smile, keep smiling, and start your day positively. So the next step is start your day positively. You do meditation, walking, reading good books. Like I said, You Can Win, listening to good music, reading auto positive suggestions. This I will give you the list at the end. Reading auto positive suggestions. So the first four, many of you know. So only thing is, in the morning you have to spend 1 hour for all these things. At the end, I'll give you the auto positive suggestions. So now this is a list how to become positive. So many of you might be positive people only. And if you want, you can take a screenshot of this list. Change focus, look for positive in everything, look for the goal, do it now, say thank you, help others, improve daily, learn new things, stay away from negative habits, like the things to be done, and start your day positively. So if you can remember these 8 steps, you will become a positive person. All of a sudden, you'll not become positive. You type this somewhere and stick it in your room, bedroom door. You stick it on your bedroom door and read it daily once. So you'll become a positive person. So I have told you briefly the steps to be done to become a positive person. The book will give you a detailed procedure for each and every step. So with real life examples, I have given you one example about Dr. L. Rattay Garu, Vignan University chairman. So like that, number of real life examples are there, and they are not stories, real stories. And now that is one part of the book. And the second part of the book, it discusses about SMART goal. So as students, all of you should have a goal. And let us see what is a SMART goal. The goal should be specific. The goal should be measurable. You should have an action plan. R is for realistic goal, and T is timely goal. So for example, I'll tell you, I want to become a drug inspector. The goal is very specific. I want to become a drug inspector. Measure it. So what you do, what you have to do is you have to answer one old drug inspector question paper and see how many marks you are getting. You prepare for 1 month and now answer another old question paper and measure your progress. So you have to measure your progress. And action plan. So I said I want to become a dancer. So what is my action plan? Daily I have to go for dancing classes, 2 hours in the evening. Otherwise, you have to read your pharmacy books to become a drug inspector. Action plan is your timetable. See, you come home from the college at 4 o'clock, 4 to 5 watching TV, 5 to 6 reading pharmacy books, 6 to 7 TV and dinner, say 7 to 8 again reading, 8 to 9 writing your records. So each one of you should have an action plan. And R should be a realistic goal. Suppose I am good in singing, I should have a goal to become a best singer. I can't be a dancer, isn't it? See, what you have to do is select your goal, and it should be a realistic goal. And time. See, each goal should have a time period. So, for example, by 2022, I'll become a drug inspector. You have to keep a deadline. So, by 2022, you don't become a drug inspector. You will, what you do is you will change your goal because you are given 2 years' time. Whatever may be the reason, you are not being selected. It's very good. You may keep a pharmaceutical industry. Who knows? Keep in mind Vignan Rattaigar's story. So he has created Vignan University from a small tuition point. Some of you can even start a tuition point. So one of my students used to take tuitions for students, for school children when he was studying B.Pharm. I hope your principal also knows him, Dr. Raghupati. So your goal should be a SMART goal, and this book will give the steps to achieve your goal also. So the first step is strong desire. The desire for becoming a drug inspector or the desire for becoming a dancer should be very strong. You can see a person here drowning in water. So what is his desire? He strongly wants oxygen. If he doesn't get oxygen, he will die. Similarly, your desire for the goal also should be like that. If I don't become a best singer, I am going to die. Doesn't mean that you're going to die. I'm telling you, as strongly as it requires oxygen, you should strongly require to become a dancer or a drug inspector or some other goal that you have kept. Your desire should be very, very strong. So that's what we say, a burning desire. So if the flame is small, the achievements also will be small. If the flame is big, and your achievement also will be big. So you should have a very, very strong desire and a korika to become a singer or dancer or drug inspector or IAS officer, etc. And the next step for achieving the goal is discipline. You can see here, all of you know this tortoise. This is the tortoise and the rabbit. All of you know rabbit is very strong in running, but the tortoise wins the race. So many of our teachers used to say, slow and steady wins the race, but that is not correct. The tortoise was having discipline, the rabbit was not having discipline. The rabbit was sleeping whenever it wanted, was eating whenever it wanted, and it lost the race. Similarly, all of us should have discipline. Discipline means living according to a timetable. All of you write your timetable. Say morning 8 o'clock. See, many of us wake up at 8 o'clock. Waking up at 8 o'clock, getting ready for the college, coming to the college. Once you come to the college, you have your own timetable. And after coming home, as I told you, 6 to 7 watching TV, 7 to 9 reading, 9 o'clock dinner, 10 to 12 reading. So like this, you should have your own timetable. And if you see my timetable, I'll tell you morning 5 o'clock, I get up daily. 5 to 6, I go for walking, 6 to 7, meditation, and so on. So everyone should have your own timetable and stick to your timetable. Then only you will be successful. So let us see, strong desire, discipline, because discipline is following your action plan. You have written your action plan and you have to follow your action plan. As I told you, you should like the things to be done. So if you want to be a dancer, you should like dancing. If you want to be a singer, you should like singing. So first you select a goal which you like. Do not change your goal for some other person because your father wants you to be a singer or your mother wants you to be a dancer. So if you take time also, it's okay. Say take some 2 to 3 days. Think what you want to do, what you want to become, what you like. That is more important. So once you like, you set it as a goal, and once you start your action plan, you have to like it. So many of you, by chance, you have come to pharmacy. You not want you wanted medicine, you not wanted pharmacy, but you came to pharmacy. So now you have to like pharmacy. So like the things to be done, and try and try. I hope many of you know him. Is Mr. Thomas Alva Edison. He even did not have a proper school education, but you can see light bulb, inventor of the light bulb. He has failed almost 10,000 times while making the light bulb. He changed the filament 10,000 times. Many of us will try once or twice or 3 times or 4 times and then say this experiment is not coming, it is being failed, etc. So try and try until you are highly successful. So this is what you have to learn. So write your drug inspector exam once or twice or thrice, isn't it? And here you have unsuccessful people. See how they take failures on their head. And successful people, they take failures as stepping stones. What I have learned from my previous experience, you should not repeat the same mistake and you have to move forward positively. And here, one more thing is he is Mark Spitz. And you can see him, he's a swimmer, and he gets around 7 gold medals in 1972 Olympics. So 7 gold medals in swimming. And one reporter comes and says, you are very lucky, you have won 7 gold medals. So this person said, I have practiced swimming for 8 hours in a day. So daily 8 hours for 4 years, all 365 days, including Sundays, Saturdays, and holidays. So he said, for almost 4 years, until 1200 days, 1200 days into 8 hours, it comes to 10,000 hours. He said, I practiced swimming for 10,000 hours. You go and stay in water for 1 hour and see what will happen to your skin. Even if you stay for 1 hour in the water, your skin will get damaged. And he said, you're calling me lucky. So, if you get a All India 10th rank or 50th rank or 100th rank in GPAT, so don't go and tell to them you're very lucky you got qualified. They have done hard work, they have tried, they liked the GPAT, they worked with discipline, and they had a strong desire. So like this, strong desire, discipline, like the things to be done, try and try, hard work is required for your success. So without these things, don't think that you'll get success. All the successful people have done all these things. So 7 gold medals is not a joke in one person getting 7 gold medals. And all of you know him, Muhammad Ali. He's a famous boxer. So whenever he goes into the boxing ring, he will say to himself in his mind, I am the champion. I am going to win this medal. I am going to hit the opponent. I am a winner. So this is called positive auto suggestions. So it is just like hypnotism. No one is going to hypnotize you. You have to hypnotize yourself. So when you're going for an exam, you should think like this. The question paper is going to be easy. I'm going to write the exam very well. I'm going to get 80%. I'm very good in pharmaceutical chemistry. I'm very good in biology. Like this, you should give your positive auto suggestions. But please remember, without hard work, positive suggestions are not going to work. So you require positive suggestions running in your mind also silently, and that we call it as positive auto suggestions. And one more thing is honesty. So he's a famous tennis player. You can see him. So what happened is he was playing the final shot and he won the match. And the umpire also declared that he has won the match. But this person goes to the umpire and tells, my shot is faulty. My shot is wrong. It has touched his finger or something like that. And he will tell that it is a wrong shot. We have to play again. So everyone was shocked. What is this person? He has already won the match. The umpire declared that he has got the cup. But he goes and tells the umpire, we have to play once again. And now they'll play once again. But unfortunately, this person loses the match. Everyone was shocked, and the reporter went and asked him, why did you do all of this nonsense? You have won the match. Why did you go and tell the umpire that you have made a wrong shot? You could have taken the cup and go home. And this person said, see, tomorrow, whenever I see the cup in my home, I will be guilty. I want to win the match in a honest manner. I do not want to win the match in a dishonest manner. So, all of you, please be honest and let your victory be honest. So, like this, the next day newspaper, full page was written about this person only. And the real winner, they wrote only 2 or 3 lines. So who do you think is the real winner? So even though he lost the match, entire full page was written about his honesty. So like this, you have to be honest. So like this, you have many examples in the book. And now let us see the steps to reach your goal. If you want, you can take a screenshot of this. You should have a strong desire, action plan with timetable, discipline like the tortoise, hard work like the swimming 10,000 hours in 4 years, like your work, you should have positive attitude, you give yourself positive auto suggestions, and honesty. So all these 7, if you can have these things, you can reach your goal very easily. And now we'll come to the last part of the book. Input is equal to output. So this is very interesting. So when you see a comedy film, you start laughing. When you see a horror film, you become afraid. When you see a tragedy film, you become very sad. So whatever goes inside, the same thing will be coming out. So in the TV, you have many negative programs. The films, there are negative films. In the mobile phone, there are many negative things. So if you send negative things into your mind, similarly, you're also going to behave negatively only. You're going to behave in the same manner. So your input is very important. So what you do, you get up in the morning, listen to good music, read good books, or do something which is good. In the newspaper, don't see negative. Unfortunately, the newspaper contains around 80% of negative things. Don't see them. In fact, if I want to tell you, I have stopped reading the newspaper because 80% it is containing trash only. So your input should be positive only. And for this, the author recommends some statements. And he has given these statements as auto suggestions. And you can write those suggestions on a piece of paper, or I'll send you a printout in the WhatsApp group. Daily, you have to read these auto positive suggestions once in the morning and once in the evening before going to bed, and definitely you'll become a positive person. So the first one is I'm an honest, cool, calm, and relaxed person. I always look for positive things in any person and situation. I will not run away from problems. I will solve them. Never, never run away from problems. You try to solve them. Think positively and you can solve it. I give more than what I get to my family, organization, and society. Say, suppose I'm working for my college. I'm being paid a salary of 30,000. Many of the teachers, many of the staff, they think that I'm getting less salary and I'm doing more work. But don't think like that. If you are getting 100 rupees, do work equivalent to 110 rupees or 120 rupees. Help your family members. You give more than what you get to your family, organization, and society. And let me tell you, there are three types of people involved in work. First one, second one just does the work given, third one does not work. So always be the type of first person involves in work. Suppose the principal or the manager gives you some job or work to be done. As soon as it is over, go to your principal, go to your manager and tell them the work is over, give me another work. You are going around the college, fans are rotating in the classroom, empty classroom, go and stop the fan. A tap is leaking, go and turn off the tap. See, no one should need not tell you. You have to go and turn off the fans or some other thing. So you have to be type 1 person, involved in the work, even when no one is watching or no one is telling you. Definitely you'll be the best one and you'll be getting good promotions also. The second type just does the work given, and he will not come to the manager or the principal because again the principal or manager will give some other work. The third type, he does not work. If you do not work, you'll be removed from the college or the company, but always you be the first type. So this is the meaning of I give more than what I get to my family, organization, and society. I will always discuss instead of arguing. So let me tell you what is the difference between discussion and argument. They appear to be the same, but no. So for example, I tell you, father wants his son to become a doctor, mother wants his son to become an engineer. Both of them are arguing. They are not discussing. But the child wants to become a dancer. See, in argument, you will not get the solution. You have to always discuss. Discuss with the son or discuss with the child. So this book is highly useful for the parents also. Tomorrow you'll be getting married and you'll be having children, and he will give how to raise the children, how to bring them up, how to avoid discussions, sorry, how to avoid arguments. So argument is to find out who is right. In an argument, a wife and husband will be having an argument. Each one wants to be right, whereas discussion is to find out what is right. So as I told you, mother says engineer, father says doctor. But what is the correct answer? The child wants to become a big dancer. So in any situation, always discuss. Don't argue with your manager, or don't argue with your principal, or don't argue with your children, etc. See, what is the use? You argue with your manager or you argue with your principal. You may win, but you may lose your job also. So always discuss. Discussion is to find out who is not who is right. Discussion is to find out what is right. So this book clearly explains what is the difference between argument, what is the difference between discussion, and how to avoid it, etc. So argument is to find out who is right. Discussion is to find out what is right. So I am healthy and always energetic. This is another auto positive suggestion. I am healthy and always energetic. So many of you, as soon as you go home, you will say, I am dull. Just 1 second, excuse me. I am healthy and always energetic. Hello? తర్వాత మాట్లాడతాను, మీటింగ్లో ఉన్నాను. I'm healthy and always energetic. So you should think positively. So many people, as soon as they come home, they'll say, I am tired. The wife will say, Daddy is tired, you please do not irritate him. And everyone in the house will say he is tired and so on. And now he starts feeling tired. So that is negative inputs going into the brain. So always say, I am healthy and always energetic. I am good in studies. Say, suppose you're poor in maths. Don't say to everyone, I am poor in maths, I am poor in biology. So you should say, I am good in studies. Positive thinking. I'll tell you one very good example from the book. The child is poor in maths. So the child knows that. So the child will say, I am poor in maths. The father will say, he doesn't know maths. The mother will say, he's an idiot, he doesn't understand maths. And everyone in the house is scolding him that he doesn't know maths. Tomorrow he goes to the school, and as soon as the maths teacher comes, his brain will get closed because everyone has told him that you are poor in maths. See what is happening? The input that everyone, family and friends have given us, you are poor in maths. Instead of that, what you should do is, you should say to him, maths is very easy, you can learn it very easy. And what you have to do is, you give him simple problems like 2 plus 2. He will say 4. Appreciate him. And then you give now 2 plus 3. Slowly you increase the dose of the maths problem strength. And now when the mother, father, grandmother, friends, everyone says you're learning maths very good, and you start appreciating him. And now tomorrow he'll be more attentive in the class, in the maths class. So like this, in the book You Can Win, he has given very good examples how to raise children also. So as parents, you should read this book. It is responsibility of the parents and teachers to see that all the students become positive. So, and you write this also in your list. I will take care of my parents with respect, love, and affection, especially when you have old parents in your home. So, these are some statements that are given in the book. You can write your own statements also. I'm a good dancer. I will become a drug inspector by 2022. I'll become a dancer by 2025. So like this, you prepare a list of positive suggestions. These are some of the examples given in the book. You should have your own list. And what you have to do is now the important thing. This list you should read 3 times in the morning and 3 times in the evening, but not mechanically. See, each and every point is important. Suppose when I'm reading this point, I will take care of my parents with respect, love, and affection. You should visualize as if you're respecting your parents, mothers, friends, etc. See, suppose I say elephant, a blue color image comes into your mind, isn't it? So each and every statement you should visualize. See, you're written, I'll become a big dancer. While reading that statement, you should visualize yourself as if you have become a big dancer. You're dancing on a big stage and you're getting an award and so on. So that is self-hypnotism. So like this, make a list of 10 to 12 points. So I'm honest, I'm calm, I'm cool, I respect others, I will give more than I get, I will always discuss, I will not argue, and so on. Already I shared this PPT with your principal, sir. If you want, you can take a copy of this and in your mobile phone, daily once see all these slides. Okay. And one student asked me, sir, when you are giving your seminar, I'm getting motivated. But after 2 days, I'm forgetting everything. Yes, we forget. Forgetting things is a God's gift because many bad things have happened to us in our life. If you remember them, you will be crying daily. For example, my father died when I was in 7th class. I have forgotten. See, if I remember those things daily, I have to cry. So this also will be forgetting. Good or bad things will be forgetting. So daily once you have to read the positive suggestions. Daily once you read 10 pages from this book. I have written my notes on this book, which comes to around 20 pages. I'll keep the soft copy in a WhatsApp group. You can take a printout. If you can't read the 300 pages book, I'll give you the soft copy of my notes on this book. All the important points that I've discussed is available in the book. So this is the book, a great author, and 2.6 million copies. You please take a screenshot. You can Google Playbook app or Kindle app. You can read this book even in your mobile phone. So you please install Google Playbook app or Kindle app in your mobile phone and search for You Can Win. And he'll give one chapter free. The first chapter is free. You can read it. And the advantage of reading in the mobile phone is wherever you want, you can read. When you're on a journey, you can read the book. And you can highlight in yellow color, red color, the important points. And another advantage is you have closed the book in page number 6. Again, when you open, the book opens in page number 6. And the electronic copy is also very cheap. It may come around 100 rupees. After you read the first chapter, it will ask you to buy the book. Or you can buy the book from Amazon also. So you can buy it in English, Telugu, Tamil. From Amazon also it is available. And now what I'm doing, when I'm going to a marriage or to a function or a birthday, I'm giving this book as a gift. Even if you give 500 rupees or 1000 rupees, they'll spend that money. But this book may change one person's life. See, today I'm giving this webinar. I don't know how many are listening attentively. But even if it is useful for only one person, that one person will spread the message to another 10 persons and so on. That is the reason why I'm giving this webinar. And this is my WhatsApp number, 988552370. So what I want one of you to do is, one of the students in the college can add me to a WhatsApp group. You please create a group. You can win with your college number or college name or something like that. And I will give you the link. So daily I will give some messages from You Can Win book. So what I generally do is just like a daily serial. I'll put some 10 points from the You Can Win book in, and you can read that. So in 1 month, we'll be completing the entire book. Otherwise, you can create a WhatsApp group and add my number to that. I'll post the messages in that You Can Win group directly. So one of the active staff member or teacher can take that. Others, if anyone wants to join, just you put your hi to my mobile number in WhatsApp. I'll send you a link and you can join my personal You Can Win group. And I thank you for all of you for listening patiently my talk on You Can Win. Thank you one and all.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. All the participants are really inspired by your motivational words, especially about the steps of positive thinking and what are the steps for to reach your goals. All the steps, whatever you are given in your slides, are very much useful for them to achieve success in their careers. It's very useful for them, sir. Thank you once again, sir. As a part of valedictory section, uh, as a part of NPW celebrations, our college was organizing essay writing and e-poster video competitions. On this occasion, I would like to announce the winners in e-poster as well as essay writing competitions. Uh, in essay writing competitions, the first prize goes to K. Nagaramyashri of 4th B Farm of Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences, and the second prize is K. Shantipriya of 4th B Farm. And in e-poster video competitions, the first prize winner is G. Pravallika, first B Farm, and second prize goes to T. Kavyashri of T. Kavyashri of first B Farm. Congratulations, all the winners. And also, along with the e-poster and essay writing competitions, we are also conducting the pamphlet distribution as a part of National Pharmacy Week celebration to create the awareness about the COVID-19 precautions. We distributed various pamphlets in Gudlavalleru local area along with the NSS coordination. Finally, I would like to thank the speaker of today's section for accepting our invitation and makes this event a grand success. Also, uh, thank our principal sir, Dr. A. Lakshman Rao Garu, for his consistent support for organizing this event. I also thank Miss A. Sai Datri for her technical support to make this event. And finally, I would like to thank all the participants for making this event a grand success. Thank you, one and all. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I thank you once again